It was a bold and risky military operation to snatch a Latin American leader accused of drug trafficking.
The illegitimate dictator Maduro was the kingpin of a vast criminal network responsible for trafficking colossal amounts of deadly and illicit drugs into the United States.
The irony, Justice Department officials used very similar language to describe another Latin American leader, Honduran President Juan Orlando Hernandez, when they had him arrested in 2022 and extradited to the U.S., charged with drug trafficking.
Hernandez is charged with participating in a corrupt and violent drug trafficking conspiracy to facilitate the importation of tons of cocaine into the United States from 2004 to 2022.
He wasn't necessarily a cartel leader or a drug lord, but he was protecting the cartels and the drug lords.
He was protecting and enabling drug trafficking to take place.
And enriching himself in the process.
Of course, if you contribute to the business, you get a cut in the business.
Human rights activist Helena Olea says the Hernandez presidency in Honduras was marred by corruption and misrule, violent crime, and fear. Journalists there who were critical of him sometimes faced death threats, and his presidency soon became known as a narco-dictatorship. His arrest, she says, was a relief to many Hondurans. Prosecutors presented evidence at trial that Hernandez took millions in bribes from drug organizations, including the vicious Sinaloa cartel, to use the Honduran police and military to protect drug shipments. Evidence also showed he used the bribes to finance his political campaigns, and that he extradited rival traffickers while protecting his co-conspirators, including his brother, who was also convicted in a U.S. court and sentenced to life in prison. Prosecutors say a man was brutally murdered in a Honduran prison because he was set to testify against Hernandez. It was a strong case, and an American jury agreed.
He received a 45-year sentence from that case. I think it was a righteous investigation with righteous charges.
I feel 45 years wasn't enough for this president who has ruined the lives of many Hondurans and has affected many families.
But in December, Donald Trump pardoned Hernandez and set him free.
I was asked by Honduras, many of the people of Honduras, they said it was a Biden setup. The people of Honduras really thought he was set up and it was a terrible thing. He was the president of the country. And they basically said he was a drug dealer because he was the president of the country.
President Trump said that he had been told that JOH was treated unfairly. Is there any evidence of that?
None that I've seen.